A quiet love story. Emma was a quiet girl who loved simple things. She liked walking in the park, reading books, and listening to music in her room. She lived in a small town where everyone knew each other. Emma worked in a small library near the main square. Every morning, she opened the door, cleaned the tables, and organized the books with care. One Monday morning, a new girl entered the library. Her name was Sophia. She had short brown hair and a calm smile. Sophia asked Emma where she could find books about photography. Emma felt a little nervous, but she smiled and helped her. Sophia started visiting the library every week. Sometimes she borrowed books, and sometimes she just sat near the window and read. Emma noticed that Sophia always looked relaxed in the library. Slowly, they began to talk more. They talked about books, movies, and music. Emma learned that Sophia was new in town and lived with her aunt. Sophia learned that Emma had lived in the town her whole life. Their conversations were simple, but they felt special. One afternoon, it started to rain. Sophia stayed longer in the library, and Emma offered her some tea. They sat together and listened to the rain. There was a comfortable silence between them. Emma felt happy, even without speaking. After that day, they started meeting outside the library. They went for walks, visited small cafes, and shared stories about their lives. Emma told Sophia about her dreams. She wanted to travel, but she was afraid to leave her town. Sophia listened carefully. Sophia shared her own story. She moved a lot when she was younger and never felt at home. This town felt different to her. Emma felt close to Sophia after hearing this. One evening, they watched the sunset together in the park. The sky was pink and orange. They sat on a bench, close but not touching. Emma felt her heart beat faster. She wanted to say something, but she was scared. Sophia broke the silence. She said she felt happy when she was with Emma. Emma looked at her and smiled. She said she felt the same way. That moment was small, but important for both of them. From that day, their relationship changed. They were still friends, but there was something more. They spent more time together and supported each other. When Emma felt afraid of change, Sophia encouraged her. When Sophia felt lonely, Emma was there. Not everything was easy. Some people in town did not understand their relationship. Emma felt nervous when others looked at them. Sophia reminded her that love was not something to hide. One day, Emma had a difficult day at work. She felt tired and sad. Sophia came to the library and brought her favorite coffee. They talked and laughed, and Emma felt better. She realized how important Sophia was to her life. Months passed, and their love grew slowly but strongly. They did not rush. They learned from each other every day. Emma became braver, and Sophia felt more at home. One morning, Emma decided to make a change. She applied for a short course in another city. She was scared, but Sophia supported her. They promised to stay together and communicate every day. The day Emma left, they hugged tightly. They both had tears in their eyes, but they were smiling. They knew love could grow, even with distance. Emma returned after a few months. When she saw Sophia waiting for her, she felt complete. They held hands and walked back into town together. Their love was quiet, patient, and real. It did not need loud words. It grew in small moments, shared smiles, and honest conversations. And in that small town, Emma and Sophia built a life where love felt safe, warm, and true. A day in the life of a doctor. Dr. Laura wakes up very early every morning. Her alarm rings at 5:30 a.m. She opens her eyes slowly and takes a deep breath. Outside, the city is still quiet. She gets out of bed, washes her face, and looks at herself in the mirror. She knows it will be a long day. She prepares a simple breakfast. She drinks coffee and eats some fruit. While she eats, she checks her phone to see the weather and her schedule for the day. Today, she has many patients. Some are regular patients and some are new. At 6:30 a.m., Laura leaves her apartment. She walks to the bus stop with her bag and her coat. The air is fresh and the sky is light blue. On the bus, she listens to music and thinks about her work. Being a doctor is not easy, but she loves helping people. She arrives at the hospital at 7:15 a.m. The building is big and busy. Nurses and doctors walk fast through the halls. Laura puts on her white coat and greets her colleagues. They smile and say good morning. Her first task is to check patient reports. She reads carefully and takes notes. After that, she visits her first patient. It is an elderly man who comes every month. Laura listens to him and asks simple questions. She is patient and kind. Later, she sees a young woman who feels nervous. Laura speaks calmly and explains everything in a clear way. The patient feels better after talking to her. Moments like this make Laura feel proud of her job. At 11 a.m., Laura has a short break. She drinks water and talks with a nurse. They share a small joke and laugh. Even short breaks are important during busy days. Soon, it is time for more patients. Some visits are quick and some take more time. Laura stays focused and careful. She writes notes and gives instructions clearly. At 1:30 p.m., Laura finally has lunch. She eats in the hospital cafeteria with two other doctors. They talk about work and about their weekend plans. Laura enjoys these moments because they help her relax. After lunch, Laura goes back to work. The afternoon is busy. One patient arrives late and another needs extra care. Laura feels tired, but she does not rush. She knows every patient deserves attention. At 5 p.m., her workday at the hospital ends. She changes clothes and says goodbye to her team. Outside, the sun is starting to go down. Laura goes to a small cafe near her home. She orders tea and reads a book. This is her quiet time. She thinks about the people she helped today and feels satisfied. When she gets home, Laura prepares dinner. She eats slowly and listens to soft music. After dinner, she calls her mother. They talk about the day and laugh together. Before going to bed, Laura prepares her clothes for the next day. She feels tired but calm. She knows tomorrow will be another busy day, but she is ready. At 10:30 p.m., Laura turns off the light. As she closes her eyes, she feels grateful. Being a doctor is hard, but it gives her purpose. And tomorrow, she will wake up and do it all again.